This is your sign to stop waiting for other people and start making your own main character Summer. In this video, I'm gonna show you over 20 things that you can do this summer alone. I would say let's get right into it. So first up we have do a matcha trip. Pick somewhere online where you want to go and grab a matcha, or just somewhere where you forever wanted to try a matcha. Go there, get one, and just walk around the city or just sit somewhere down and enjoy the time with yourself in the sun. Next up, make a plate of fresh fruits that you have never tried. In summer there's so many new fruits in the store that I've never seen before, and I think it's so cool to just buy them and try if you even like them or not. Buy new summer inspired jewelry. Literally, summer jewelry is so cool with like seashells, with sun and stuff. There's so many cool things, and kind of changing your jewelry from winter to summer now is so cool to kind of even feel more summery this time. Next up, go hiking alone. Of course it depends where you live, but I think hiking or just going for a bigger walk alone is something so cool. Look that you take everything with you, that you can just eat somewhere and like enjoy the nature with yourself and have a good time outside and enjoy the sun and the good weather. Go and pick up flowers. Literally there are like these fields where you can go and pick up flowers and then just pay in the end, or you just go literally wherever you live and try to find some flowers. So cool, and then you can like put it in your room and it just also adds something to your day every day. Make summer drinks that look cute. Honestly, summer drinks are so cool. I think it's such a good time to like kind of try out some new drinks, you know, make them look cool, and also it's so good to drink actually something, so you can kind of like romanticize drinking and trying out new things. Make your own ice cream. Literally that can be with an actual machine for ice cream, or also there are a lot of other ways that you can do it, so you kind of just freeze up the stuff. This is so cool, and I think ice cream is something so good in summer. It can be very healthy, mostly when you do it at home alone, and it's just such a vibe for the summer. Go and work in a coffee. Of course in summer there's also so many things that you have to do, but I think kind of romanticizing it and going into a coffee, going outside, you can also probably sit outside, or just leaving the house when you're like always at home is so good in summer to just go somewhere, pick a cute cafe and work in there. Use henna and draw something on your body. I think that's so cool. You can literally kind of like be very creative. You have like kind of tattoos for free and they're just kind of going away after some time. I think that's so cool. It gives me so summer vibes, and yeah, I think that's such a good thing. Also when you're just chilling on the beach all day long, you can put it on in the morning and then afterwards you just have some tattoos you can try out. I think that's a very cool idea. Go stand up paddling. Now at a lot of places when you have a river or lake by you, you can just rent a stand-up paddle, and honestly I tried it myself. It is not that hard, but it's so cool to just be in the water, and at the same time so you're able to just go in and swim whenever you want, so that is very cool. Next up we have make a picnic. Now you don't need someone else to do and make a picnic. Literally you can just buy stuff for yourself, probably also take a book, read outside, eat something, and it's gonna be such a vibe. Make a lot of pictures. I think summer is just such an aesthetic time, and it's so a good time to make some pictures. You don't need someone else to make picture. You can kind of like make pictures from other things, not from yourself. But if you want to make pictures from yourself, of course you can also go and ask someone. So yeah, I think that's so cool, and then also like post them somewhere or just keep them so you can look back on summer and see what you all did in the summer. Go camping. I think this one is a little bigger one, and I can understand that not everyone wants to go camping alone, but I think that would be something so cool. You can also literally just go on a camping place and then you're not that alone and you don't have to be scared, or just go somewhere really in nature. But I think there's such a cool thing to do alone. You have so much time with yourself, with your thoughts, so that's really cool. Stargaze at night. Oh, this is so cool, mostly because it's not really cold in the nights, and yeah, it's just very a good time to be outside in the night a little later. Even though the sun sets very late now, so you do have to stay awake for some time, I think it's so cool to just really lay under the stars and look up, and I think it does a lot with understanding how kind of small you are and how big everything is, and I think this is such a like spirituality moment. Absolutely love it. Next up we have swim in a river. I think it's so cool. If you only have a lake, then of course a lake. I am very scared to go into natural water, but I still always do it because I think it's such a vibe, mostly because the most fun it is when it's actually warm outside and you can go in and then you're kind of like not as warm anymore. So I think it's such a cool thing to kind of just lay there and go in and go out again. And yeah, this is something you can definitely do also alone. Next up we have journal outside. Something so cool that you can add, for example, with a picnic or reading, but journaling outside just kind of makes me get more into the flow, and it's so fun to kind of be outside and then journal. It feels like a main character moment after all, and it's such a cool thing to do in summer. Same goes for meditate outside. gonna give you the main character moment. You're gonna be in nature and at the same time meditating, which means I think you're gonna connect even more with yourself, so it's truly a win-win situation. Now, next up we have do a digital detox weekend. Truly in summer, we don't wanna see us being inside, always scrolling our phone or just chilling inside. Try to do a detox. I think it's the best time to do that because there's so many other things that you can do outside. Also, what you can do is to do even a detox week, for example, when you go to holidays or so, to really kind of disconnect from your phone and enjoy the time that you have in the summer now. It's not gonna be forever, unfortunately. Buy yourself some flowers. So cute that you can put it into your room. I think it's very summer inspired. And you also give yourself something and so you can look at it for some while. So very good idea. Next up, to go and do Pilates. I think that's so cool. As I said, like mostly in summer, I think it's so cool to do some activities outside. Probably there's even outside Pilates that you can do, but like just try out different like sports. And Pilates is something that you can actually do alone, which I think is so cool to do in summer. The next goes kind of into the same direction, and that is to do a yoga class outside. Oh my god, do I imagine this being so cool. Honestly, I've never done it, but I think it's so a cool idea to kind of meet other people, but you can still go alone, you do sport, you're outside. It's just such a good like mix of things. Next up, we have watch sunset at the lake or at the river. Just such a like romantic kind of time where you also can be such a main character doing it, and it's just such a good time to reflect with yourself, to kind of enjoy it, and most of the time a sunset looks just absolutely stunning. The next one I already touched before, which is to read in a park. Literally such a vibe. And then we can add to the next one idea that I have, which is to grill outside. It's so fun to do. Honestly, 3 days ago it was like the first time I did it and I had my absolute fun. I think it's such a vibe in summer to do that, so you can, for example, put these together. Then we have go to a street food festival. I don't know how it is in different countries, but honestly in Switzerland there's so many street food festivals, so they're expensive, but they're such a vibe. It's just so a cool atmosphere in there. You can go and try so many things, and I think it's such a cool thing to do in summer. Now we still have to go, of course, swim in a lake if you have a lake, and if you're a little further away from someone, you can also go skinny dipping. I think that's something so cool to do, and I definitely want to do that, try that once, because yeah, why not? And that is all of the things that you can try this summer to be your own main character. I hope this helps you. See you next time for a brand new video. Bye bye!